Develop patience and compassion, even in the hardest times. See value in the hardest times and deepen your practice. Welcome to another one of my videos, and in this video I will be going over a prayer, some practices, and a sutra. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. Let's begin with the prayer. Shanti Deva prayer. As long as the sky exists, and as long as there are sentient beings, may I remain to help receive them of all their suffering. One more time. As long as the sky exists, and as long as there are sentient beings, may I remain to help relieve them of all their suffering. Then, by His Holiness Dalai Lama, this is my cat Lula. By saying this, you are directing your virtuous actions not to some small purpose in this life or the next, but to the greatest purpose of all, the attainment of total freedom for all beings. Generate this attitude with great determination. Repeat as follows. Until I reach enlightenment, I seek refuge in Buddha, the doctrine, and the supreme spiritual community. Through the collections of merit of my giving, morality, patience, effort, concentration, and wisdom, may I achieve Buddhahood in order to help all beings. Then, I will go over the 4 unwholesome and the 4 wholesome practices. First, the 4 unwholesome practices. Deceiving a high person such as an abbat, ordination master, lama, or fellow practitioner about negative things that you have done is number 1. Causing others engaged in virtue to regret that what they are doing. 2. 3. Criticizing or belittling those who express compassion for others. 4. Deceit and misrepresentation to get others' services. Next is the 4 wholesome practices. Do not lie to anyone at all. There are exceptions when lying can result in great benefit to others, but they are rare. 2. Help others move toward the altruistic enlightenment of Buddhahood directly or indirectly. 3. Consider and treat bodhisattvas with the same respect as Buddha. Since we do not know who is and who is not a bodhisattva, we must treat all beings with respect. A general rule: place others above you. 4. Never cheat anyone and always remain honest. If you have the resolve to train in these practices to generate a determination to achieve Buddhahood for others, then make this promise: I will maintain my determination and never give up. Those who cannot maintain this level of training can forego the promise and instead can think, may I attain highest enlightenment for the sake of all beings. Now I will go over the sutra. And all beings want to be happy no matter who you are, and they don't like suffering. So this sutra is the Akosa Sutra. This is my DZ bead necklace, my bonsai tree in the background. Insult. I have heard that on one occasion the Blessed One was staying near Rajagaha in the bamboo grove. The squirrel sanctuary, then the Brahmin, Akosa, insulter, and excuse my pronunciation if it is wrong, heard that a Brahmin of the Bharadvaja clan had gone forth from the home life into homelessness. In the presence of the Blessed One, angered and displeased, he went to the Blessed One, and on arrival insulted and cursed him with rude, harsh words. And before I continue, I feel like this involves right speech as well and livelihood. When this was said, the Blessed One said to him, What do you think, Brahmin? Do friends and colleagues, relatives and kinsmen come to you as guests? Yes, Master Gautama, sometimes friends and colleagues, relatives and kinsmen come to me as guests. And what do you think? Do you serve them with staple and non-staple foods and delicacies? Yes, sometimes I serve them with staple and non-staple foods and delicacies. And if they don't accept them, to whom do those foods belong? If they don't accept them, Master Gautama, those foods are all mine. In the same way, Brahmin, that with which you have insulted me, who is not insulting, that with which you have taunted me, who is not taunting, that with which you have berated me, who is not berating, that I don't accept from you, it's all yours, Brahmin, it's all yours. Whoever returns insult to one who is insulting, returns taunts to one who is taunting, returns a berating to one who is berating, is said to be eating together, sharing company with that person, but I am neither eating together nor sharing your company, Brahmin. It's all yours, it's all yours. The kings together with his court known this of Master Gautama. Gautama the contemplative is an arahat, and yet still Master Gautama gets angry. The Buddha. Hence is their anger, for one free from anger, tamed, living in tune, one releases through right knowing, calmed and such. You make things worse when you flare up at someone who's angry. Whoever doesn't flare up at someone who's angry wins a battle hard to win. You live for the good of both, your own, the others. When knowing the others provoked, you mindfully grow calm. When you work the cure of both, your own, the others, those who think you a fool know nothing of Dharma. When this was said, the Brahmin Ekosaka Bharadava said to the Blessed One, Magnificent, Master Gautama, magnificent, just as if he were to place upright what he had been overturned, were to reveal what was hidden, were to show the way to one who was lost, or were to hold up a lamp in the dark so those with eyes could see forms. In the same way, Master Gautama has, through many lines of reasoning, made the Dhamma clear. I go to the Blessed One for refuge, to the Dharma and the community of monks. Let me obtain the going forth in Master Gautama's presence. Let me obtain admission. Then the Brahmin Akashoka Bharadava received the going forth and the administration in the Blessed One's presence. And not after his admission, dwelling alone, secluded, heedfully resolute, he in no long time reached and remained in the supreme goal of the holy life, for which classmen rightfully go forth from home into homelessness, knowing and realizing it for himself. In the here and now, he knew birth is ended, the holy life fulfilled, the task done. There is nothing further for the sake of this world. And so then Bharavaja became another one of the arhats. And now I would like to share from this Dalai Lama a story from this monk when their country is being invaded, how he reacted in his last moments of death, maintaining his practices, which is very dedicating and takes a lot of perseverance, and it's inspiring to me. Let me give an example of this dedication that has been brought to the level of profound experience. There was a scholarly practitioner from the Drasi Yili monastery in the northern eastern province of Tibet called Amdo. In 1950, when the Chinese communists invaded and arrested 1,000 of the 3,000 monks at the monastery, 100 of them were marked to be killed. He was one of them. Taken to execution grounds, and just before being shot, he prayed, May all the ill deeds, obstructions, and suffering of beings be transferred to me without exception at this moment, and my happiness and merit be sent to others. May all creatures be imbued with happiness. Just a few moments before being killed, he had the spiritual presence to remember the practice of taking on others' pain and giving away his own happiness. It is easy to talk about such practice when things are going well, but he was able to implement it at the hardest of times. This is a clear indication of spiritual attainment acquired from long practice. That was very inspiring to me, and even thinking in ways such as that helps deepen your practice. And meditating with merit and visualizing things like you absorbing others' sufferings and giving them happiness, and them reducing their suffering and being more happy. One thing I like about telepathy and meditation is you can send thoughts, emotions, actions, and energy to another person telepathically, giving them more happiness and more of a connection and understanding and true nature of Buddha. So I hope you guys liked the video. If you found this video helpful, let me know in the comments below. Like, subscribe, share. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Merry Christmas, everyone. May all beings, including you, be happy, content, and realize that their breath and everything that they have is very beautiful, and they should be grateful. I will also be uploading a demonstration of telekinesis and how thoughts create reality, and some energy work of moving an object with my mind. Hope you guys enjoy that video in the future as well.